Once more we return into the depths of madness and despair with Call of Cthulhu, with not all of the crew assembled, who will introduce themselves in no particular order.
All right, I guess that means I'll go first then. I'm playing Violet Carter.
Yep.
I'm a Cornelius Drebel, inventor of the submarine.
Try again.
Well, Victor Stravinsky, Russian old man. Or what's left of him.
Yeah, there are bits missing of him, mainly his face.
Happens.
And last...
I am Dr. Daniel Grants, and yeah, that's it really. Yeah.
And not present with us, unfortunately, today is Jack Kleiker.
He dead.
Jack Kleiker is not available, but we will be NPCing him for the rest of this session. Which is quite handy, because he actually went...
The way of Liam Neeson and is now pissing himself.
No,
over the
he
course
is...
of
he fought lots of dead creatures with a Tommy gun and went catatonic.
Huh?
And when we last left the group, that had just happened. Stravinsky had just been pulled out of a room full of dead monsters, you believe, that were clawing at his face, costing him permanent stat loss in appearance. And then Jack Kleiker fired into the room, seeing everything visible in there, and went a bit mad. And we left the group outside that room, wondering what to do next.
Some might say foolish.
Perhaps.
How far along in his treatment was Stravinsky? In Mr. Grant's treatment of Stravinsky's face? First aid was applied, but I don't think doctor was.
First aid was applied. Medicine wasn't. Medicine takes a bit longer. But he managed to, basically stem the important bleeding. Like bandaging you up quickly. But you have suffered a permanent appearance loss.
I wasn't going to get laid anyway.
So, the question is now, what do you wish to do? Do you wish to go back into the room, or do you wish to keep exploring?
I want to poke my head into the room while firing the Tommy gun to look at the sigils behind the door.
Well, you know that the sigil is actually, basically you go in, you want to just fire the Tommy gun indiscriminately.
Well, the basic idea is that because they don't want to go anywhere near the Tommy gun, I just use it like a kind of just wave it in front of me while having a look around the door. Just like, don't mind me, just firing. All right, that's what that is then. Yeah.
So you're just going to fire the Tommy gun into the room?
Yeah, but while looking around to see what's...
Okay, make me a submachine gun roll in that case.
Oh, it's going to blow up. Let's do this.
No, you've already had one gun explode.
Well, 65.
Well,
I'm not sure that's success.
The good news is that you don't... Well, the bad news is you don't hit anything while you're doing this.
But I don't die.
Woohoo! The other bad news is you get to see what's in the room.
Yes!
Which is two things. Firstly, you get a look at the signed little symbol that's glowing slightly at the top of the inside the doorway. You also see the zombies.
It's a dick.
So make me a sanity check roll, please.
I think I've already seen them.
Did you look in and actually have a look?
Yeah, I saw them last time.
Yes, you did. Correct. Right, the sigil is pretty much sort of like an eye, with a kind of star design around the eye.
Okay.
It's glowing slightly, a soft blue.
Good,
Fucking
Illuminati confirmed.
Yes.
Exactly. All right, and I assume, can I make an occult roll to identify it?
You could make a Cthulhu mythos roll.
I want to use occult!
Well, it's
No occult for
Cthulhu
you.
mythos.
96.
You've no idea what this is.
Dribbles at it.
I think it looks a bit like a dick.
It's you only know it looks like an occult symbol, though you don't know its significance. You do find it strange that it's glowing.
That to me suggests it's emitting magicians.
It's pregnant.
Well, it
Alright,
glows
yeah.
blue, so...
So, what are you going to do presented with this information? You could just leave the room or try other things.
I mean, is there anything else in this room apart from a shitload of zombies I don't want to go anywhere near?
No, not that you can see.
So I'm going to leave.
Well, perhaps we should shut the door.
Right.
Violet,
and
do you
shuts the door.
see my face in there? Please bring out if you can get face back.
I can tell you that there are only two doors on this corridor that you have not been in.
I was under the impression that at this juncture we had decided to scram.
Um,
Even that one person was catatonic, another guy was missing his face, and we were hearing people coming, I thought.
you didn't hear
Nice.
anyone coming.
Okay, cool.
No, you'd heard no one. There are 2 doors you haven't explored. One of them is down the
Oh, wait,
corridor.
are the police coming?
Yes, they are, which
Yeah,
is
'cause we
which
rang
is the
earlier,
reason why you
Yeah, yeah,
decided
that's
you were
what it
going
was.
to stay. Because they
Okay,
were
cool, yeah.
expecting you down there.
I knew I was expecting somebody, but I couldn't remember if it was...
There
Did we
is
go in the gigantic doors yet? I can't remember.
you already been through the gigantic double doors. That was where you saw those 3 creatures from the other house, and
That
you
was
decided
large.
to close the door.
Oh yeah, it's like nope.
There is one other door down this corridor that you haven't been in, and there's that other little corridor you found that you decided not to go down.
Should we go in the other door first since it's closer?
Oh, my face!
The closer one is the corridor.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
I'm good for closer.
Do you want to go into that room?
Well, preferably yes.
Right, there is it's a corridor. It winds round a corner and carries on until eventually there is a door ahead of you that you have not been in.
As we go.
Yes?
Good.
Do you want to open that door?
Hold on a second here.
Yes.
May Stravinsky make a quick detour to the kitchen?
For his face.
If he wants to.
He would like to go get one of the gas canisters for the stove.
Okay.
Oh yes, no, this is a good plan actually. You were going to fucking blow all the zombies up.
Duh.
Okay. So
No.
while you do that, the other two leading Jack Clyker along, I imagine.
We put him on a piece of string.
Pretty much you just tell him to go and he goes.
Well, Stravinsky would like inform dudes that he would like them to wait with opening the door until he's set up the thing in case there's more shit in there.
Sounds pretty reasonable.
Reasonable?
Is this
Alright.
the new door?
Yes.
Okay, there is a new door around the corridor, but they will wait for you.
Hello! I bring boom boom.
Do we have anything to light it with?
I shoot. I seen in moving picture.
No.
So you're going
it's
to
not work.
basically push this barrel in to the room full of zombies and you're going to shoot it.
No, this is the other door, isn't it?
Yeah, you can
We're
go
gonna-
to that door.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna
Wait,
blow the zombies up?
Oh, wait.
We could-
What do you want to do? Well,
Are you
There's
talking
more than
about...
one gas canister. We can do both.
Are you talking about the room full of zombies, or are you talking about the other room?
Yes.
wait, where are the stairs?
There are no stairs! Let us not enter into
Okay,
that!
there's stairs in front of us, behind us, below us, to the left and to the right.
And within!
All
What's
of them
staring?
go sideways.
Okay,
No, I mean, basically, how many gas canisters do we have to play with? Because I think it would certainly be a good idea
there are
to, if nothing
two.
else... Okay, because we probably actually do want to blow up the zombies, simply because if we
That's
don't blow up the
spiteful,
zombies, then the police will encounter the zombies.
Right. What we're gonna do, I think,
Yep.
is we open one of the gas canisters. We push it into the zombie room.
Yep.
We light a torch slightly further down the corridor, so when the gas spreads to there, it'll blow up that
What
bit.
torch?
Actually, straw
Like
poll.
it has the lighter.
Straw poll, of your characters, do either of you actually give a shit about the police seeing zombies?
No, not from.
Stravinsky
No.
would rather see them dead.
Okay.
Should
I
make
mean,
you
rather see them dead simply because they did us a little damage, if anything, out of spite. But I mean,
Yeah.
no issues hiding anything from the police. Personally, we phoned them for the exact reason we need help.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Gargoyles are going to be there. We're not going to be able to do anything about them.
So,
we should probably put a sign on that door that says don't open.
don't
Well,
open
that
zombies.
was fine. We couldn't
Zombies
get
with
in
a
there.
sad face. So, you're going to basically roll a gas canister in, set something up to light it, and then boom.
We're going to go slightly down the corridor and then light something on the floor there. So when the gas spreads out the room and then down the corridor,
not-
it'll travel down and into the room.
That's not hard to do that. You could do that. I will let you do that. That's sort of like a delayed explosion.
Kind of.
Sorry?
I'm hoping it doesn't cave everything in.
Well, you're going to have to see, aren't you?
Can I do a cave-in wise?
You do not have any knowledge of architecture.
Fucking damn it! Can I carousel the?
No,
Is that...
I've warned you. We're not allowed to use the carousel skill.
Oh God! What's the consequence?
None.
Oh.
So, while you're doing that, and you've set that up, are you going to explore the new room down the corridor?
Wait, was that a dead
I
end?
think the answer to are we going to open the doors, given the previous two doors have contained literal Cthulhu unkillable monstrosities and zombies, I think the answer to this third door is yes.
Okay.
Wait,
Obviously,
hold on,
why
hold
are
on,
we
hold
not
on.
at this
Going
point?
down this small corridor, the only
hold up. A little bit. Sorry. Is this a dead end on the other side of the zombie room? Because if we accidentally cave in the zombie room, then we
you
can't
don't
get back.
know is the answer to your question.
Well, then we check that first, definitely.
How though? Because the limited light source, from what I gather, and we can't see the back because there's fucking zombies in the way.
No, I mean we check the new room first because
Oh,
if
I see.
we,
Alright.
That's
if we-
exactly-
if you blow the zombie room
That's
up and
exactly
cave
what
that-
I was suggesting.
All right.
So you're going to go down this corridor, this
Alright.
new corridor that you haven't explored down. There is one door behind. It's not locked if you're going to open it.
Carefully.
There is
Patiently.
no one in there. You open the door to reveal a small office. Around the walls are various paintings, which, if anyone makes an occult roll,
Yes!
Finally.
53!
well done. You recognise pretty instantly that these are various figures, figures in voodoo summoning rituals that are in these paintings.
Which
Violet thinks to herself, I knew that knowledge would come
There
in
is a
handy
desk
today.
and a chair, as well as a wardrobe, and there is one room leading off it.
Stravinsky grabs Violet's sleeve, looks her dead in the eye, and asks, "What can you tell me about voodoo?"
Voodoo.
That's an interesting reference.
So,
You do.
So there is one
what
other
do-
room
what?
leading off.
Do I
Hoodoo.
know which lowers these things are specifically relating to?
Not in particular. It's more general voodoo, rituals, summoning icons. There's nothing specific about them.
Gross.
fucking generic voodoo.
just generic.
Who's going
voodoo.
to sing that song from the Disney film then?
No one.
Seriously?
Is there okay? Let's first. I think the most obvious thing is I'm going to grab a pencil and paper and sketch the sign from the inside of the door before I forget it.
Okay, it's in memory. That's no problem.
Sweet. And let's search the desk.
Search the desk. You'll search at the desk. There's a key.
Mein Gott. A key for is it a key for something in the desk or is it just a key?
Looks like a key to a door. You look at the general size of the key and realise that there's only one door with a lock that you've encountered so far, and you've already lockpicked your way into that and found zombies.
Wait, oh.
Oh.
So if it's that key, if it's a door you've already encountered, it's that one.
How does the office look? Does it look like whoever used it just left, or did they clean up and then leave expecting to come back?
Looks like it's not been abandoned.
Okay, so
There is a sacrificial knife on the table
a dude just left the room, it looks like then, and didn't come back.
at the moment. Yeah, there is a sacrificial knife on the table. Your cult is so high, Violet, you don't need to make a roll on that.
Yes.
It is a sacrificial knife.
You
Cool.
just steal it.
Does it have any properties? In fact, I'll just pick it up. So I'll
Pick
take
it up. Take it. There
go.
is also the wardrobe as well.
But there's no bits of paper in the desk.
No,
You know,
there's
no-
nothing particularly interesting. No. There's
Alright,
another
cool.
door leading off, and there's also the wardrobe.
Stravinsky would like to stab his bayonet into the wardrobe. From the
You
outside.
stab your bayonet into the wardrobe. Nothing screams out in pain.
All right.
We open the wardrobe and find the dude from Amnesia inside.
Who's opening the
God.
wardrobe?
I'll do it then. Why not?
Okay, make me a spot hidden roll.
Oh god damn it!
Hold on. Where's my spot hidden?
If you, don't
what's
have,
default?
if you don't have a spot hidden, it's 25%.
Oh, no, can I listen first?
He's already opened it.
God damn it!
Wait, are we listening or are we?
You're spotting hidden.
I have 8.
You rolled an 8. Okay, inside is a black robe, but you spot, as you're about to turn away from it, that there is a coin in the pocket of the robe that looks a bit unusual. It has a strange sigil on it.
I can't!
I would
Yeah,
like to listen to the coin.
I'll bring that and place it on. We got a desk or a table. in the
Yeah,
middle?
yeah,
We'll play it on there for Violet to
You
look at.
can make me an occult roll.
Every time my character gets to check a cult, she gets happier and happier. So she's now beaming, despite the fact that someone's missing the face.
Make an
and someone else
occult. Make an
got
occult roll on the coin.
49.
Right. The only thing that you can determine from this is, again, it's something voodoo in origin. You think that
Let me put the song back on.
the symbol on the coin is a warding symbol, something to
Okay.
repel something or keep it away.
Right. Because I can't think of any voodoo stuff that involves coins off the top of my head. So yeah, okay, cool. So it's like presumably a magic object of some description.
If considering what you've seen so far, you wouldn't have a reason not to believe so.
Oh yeah, magic stuff. All right, I'm pocketing that.
You're pocketing that. There is one more room leading off from here.
I vote we check this room.
Yeah, I agree.
You open it, and it is a small library.
I would like to listen to the library.
It is silent.
That is how libraries should be.
Okay, can I use my library use
Yes.
skills to determine if it's got any cool, like, does it have any unusual properties?
Have a look.
Oh yeah, I'll just have a look.
Yeah, have a look at your library use, yeah. Just roll library use, and I will tell you.
45.
45. A quick scan of the titles of the various books reveals none of these are particularly extraordinary, although most of them are about the undead.
Are there any ones I haven't seen before?
No, you've seen all these before.
God, this is such a fucking these losers.
There is a
They're
dead.
not even up.
There is a dead end here.
Is there no hidden switches? I wonder.
Nope. There are only 2 doors you've not been in, and that is there was the corridor with the undead.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
one door leading off from there, and then there's that main corridor from right at the beginning. You've been in every.
Well, since we're so close to the undead, I suggest it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have a look there.
Can I knock over some of the shelves in the library?
Can
Can
we
I
put
knock
like
over one of the
a?
shelves just
By the way, at this point you hear a boom.
Ooh.
Can we put Clyke in the wardrobe to keep him safe there for while we do shit?
If you like.
In he goes.
You hear a boom, and everything shakes a little.
Does dust fall from the ceiling?
Does Grant and Stravinsky's war experience grant them any insight into
do a
the?
PTSD roll.
I think there might have been an explosion, probably
The-
caused
the-
by that gas canister that you left.
Well, we didn't leave that. We decided to wait.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a boom anyway.
God damn it!
Wait, hang on a minute.
Spontaneous combustion.
Wait. I was lugging the
It
gas
is a
canister
different
around
kind
to-
of boom, though.
Oh, I see.
Wait, I feel like
It's
taking the
more of a
story.
gong kind of boom.
Wait, what?
It's loud.
Morning prayer.
Maybe the cultists have returned from where they've been hanging out.
You
I thought
don't.
they'd been hanging out in the soup.
May I use listen to try and determine more about?
Yes, you actually may.
Oh! What? Give me the dice roller. Fucking daddy needs a new pair of trousers. Dice. God damn it, Link. Dice.
So basically, instead,
There, okay.
because I thought you'd set up the explosion, it's instead a gong-like sound, because there was going to be one.
Ding, ping. Okay, a D, 1d100.
Yep.
70.
70. Is that a pass?
It's 5% off being one.
It's definitely a sort of gongish sound.
It's gong, he announces.
So there is one door you haven't explored, and then there's the corridor.
We were going to explore the door with the
Yeah.
near the undead blokies, weren't we? Let's go
Yes.
do
All right,
You go around there, and I'm going to surprise you with this one. You open the door and are assaulted by a smell, but not a smell of death.
that. What sort of smell is it?
Every place with a lot of people needs these, and in
Oh,
this
the toilets.
complex there is no exception. This
We found
is
a bug.
the toilets.
You had to go through the library and an office to go shit.
No,
It's like Resident Evil. You got to move the
you've
eagle statue to
No,
poo.
no, you've gone backwards. You've backtracked onto the corridor with the undead. You'll notice that there are a few doors leading off from by the toilets. One of them leads to the showers, and the other one leads to the weapon range. So you can go very quickly from the toilets to the weapon range.
We went back.
Mr. Kikoskia, could I please have a map?
Did we go
You can
back
have one later.
towards where the gong
Basically, you guys remember when we first came in, all the initial doors were stuff like the showers, the dining room, the
Yeah,
kitchen,
I remember. They were like
etc.
on the left bit.
And then
weren't
we
they?
did a left turn, I think, and then we are now in this branch that is on the left turn, which has the zombie room and the troll
You've
room.
mostly backtracked in a little circle. So the only place you haven't been now
It's the initial corridor.
is the
right?
main corridor. It's the only place you haven't been.
Alright, well-
which corridor did the gong come from?
You heard it through the wall.
Oh, are we going to be spiteful and blow the zombies up before we do this?
Yeah, you can do that if you want, or you can wait until afterwards.
I don't know. I feel that the police look like frown upon explosives.
They won't frown upon explosives being applied to zombies.
Yeah, but I feel like explaining the zombies to the police might be a bit more of a deal than we're expecting.
I bet one of them will survive.
What,
I don't
zombies?
know. We might get the sigil loose from the ceiling and take that home.
Well,
Wear it on your chest.
it's your call. But there is that last corridor you haven't been down.
Well, Stravinsky feels very spiteful towards the zombies. So if we're heading off in a direction away from zombie room, he would like to
We also need to go pick up Clyke.
set his plan.
Yeah,
in
you need to pick up Klyka if you're doing that.
Yeah, I think we should keep Klyko with us. He's actually safer
Yeah.
with us than being left.
Yeah,
because-
he is.
All right.
Stupid ass walks into the zombie room and gets himself mauled.
So you have Klyka escorted.
Yeah, I go pick up Clyke. And,
You have Klyka escorted again, and
Go
now
cruising for Klykas.
and now you're going to are you going to set up your trap now for the zombies, or are you going to
Well,
wait?
Not so much a trap. We can have it there and leave flaming bit of cloth or a bin
Yeah.
from the thing a bit further
Okay.
down.
And then you're going to go back to that main corridor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, we're not trapping ourselves.
No,
Okay, good.
you're not, because basically you walk to get back to the main corridor, you walk right past that and away from the room with the zombies. You're not going to trap yourself.
I would like to look into toilets.
There's graffiti on the walls.
All right.
It's not particularly interesting.
Does it say like so and so has a big knob?
I would like to make an English roll on the graffiti.
Okay.
What does it say?
Says you're a cunt. A 6. That is a pass.
That is
Stravinsky,
indeed a pass. Well
That's
done.
a check on my English.
It is actually a check.
Oh,
on your
yeah.
English. Well done.
What did I read? What insight did the bog offer?
It basically says Fred sucks.
So wait, some cultist was sitting there having a poo, and he thought, "I'll write Fred sucks on the wall."
But if you're in a cult, it's much harder to get your negative feelings across.
Yeah, but you sure he didn't want to write like IR Fred or like?
Nope,
like,
just
Fuck it,
Fred
fuck it.
sucks.
Sabinsky comes out the bog. He looks at everyone and goes, "There is man called Frid. He make vacuum."
So there is
We all
only
nod
the
agreement then.
there is only the main corridor now.
All right, let's investigate the main corridor. I still got the Tommy gun.
Okay, the main corridor, way back by the stairs, there is a very long corridor heading into the distance. You see
It's okay.
faintly in the distance, it turns off.
What turns off? Oh, the corridor.
Based on how you've seen all the other rooms, that corridor that you took at the beginning of the session that led to that library, you think that might be like where it turns, this main corridor, that might be like they share a wall.
Okay.
So there's a very long corridor with a turn.
I suggest that we explore this carefully, then, gentlemen.
Stravinsky would like to listen down the corridor.
Can I have a sword in one hand and the Tommy gun in the other?
Yes.
Yes.
Tommy guns are reasonably heavy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm huge.
She's
Oh,
massive.
yeah, good point. Yeah, you're like 8
It's
foot
like
three,
a hand.
I have
It's like
I
a
have
handgun to
Trochosaurus
her.
hands.
Yeah.
You're like Lana.
So you're going to head
Exactly.
down there.
Yeah.
No sound.
Very, very slowly, you start heading down this corridor. Very
that's-
slowly.
Can Stravinsky sneak down there to have a?
Yes, roll a
listen?
sneak roll.
Oh yes, yes, 84.
The
You start
loudest-
sneaking. He's
Clunk,
not very subtle, but
Oh my face! Oh.
eventually, you get round the corner, or to the edge of the corner. Peeking round, you see that there are two doors. Halfway down this turning of the corridor, there is a door in the left-hand wall. Right on the end of the corridor is a double door. You hear chanting coming from
So that's
behind
where
that
all
door.
the cultists are. Okay.
You hear chanting.
Guys, I have a plan. which
Not
is-
that kind of chanting.
Sorry, hold on a sec. There's a fox in my garden. Go away. Sort of bang on
Not
the
that
window.
kind of chanting, but there is a door, a smaller door in the wall on the left, halfway down.
Honestly.
All right, so we will try the smaller door first.
You will try the smaller door. Okay. The smaller door is indeed not locked. And opening that door reveals an absolutely tiny corridor, which has a door to the left,
Sorry, which door do we open? I was busy foxing.
the small door, not the
the
main
small door
door with
closer
the
to us.
chanting behind
Okay,
it.
alright.
There is a small corridor, and a door to the left, and a door to the right.
And there's chanting coming
let's
from one
start
of these.
left because we
No,
should go.
there's chanting coming from neither of these. There's chanting
Let's-
coming from the one at the end of the big corridor.
Stravinsky still has one gas canister, doesn't he?
If you're lugging it around, yes.
Nice. That's probably why he wasn't sneaking very well.
Opening this door reveals this room has various small tables with gas lanterns. You believe
Fucking
this
gas.
room is for reading. There are various tomes on the table.
Oh, I'm on these fucking tomes.
Wait,
Some of
they didn't
them-
use the library for reading?
Some of them are unopened, and a few are open on the tables.
No,
Is
you
there
normally
any
read in the library.
interest
You normally
to
have a
us?
reading room. Sorry, I was
Okay.
just commenting that you don't usually have a library. You don't read in the library. You read in the reading room.
So what was the question?
Sorry, I don't have a personal library. I must have missed that one.
Yeah.
What is the question?
Is there anything of interest for us in here?
That depends. Are you
look.
examining the books?
Yeah, can we have a quick examine?
Occult rolls, then, please.
I have none. I don't feel.
Well, in that case, you have 5% base. Is that 38?
Isn't there nothing in Latin? I have a good 45% in Latin.
Free!
3 in occult. Well
Yes!
done.
Time them!
Oh, I got a 6.
That's
What?
still a fail.
Oh, you
What?
bastard.
It's
5.
Cthulhu Mythos starts at occult starts at 5.
Oh, god damn it. I must have been the most... I look at the book and I go, Look at it
Right.
for like an hour and just go,
Let me check what languages the books are written in.
Is it
Because
Hello,
like the point-
hello.
let me have a look for you.
Yeah, Boble Trasher I saw, mate. Not something I'm going to set up right now, though. Man suggests we could have like a thingy that we could see all the rolls and stuff.
Or we can use Tabletop Simulator so we can throw dice at each other.
Problem is that makes the videos absolutely huge.
Not unlike my penis.
By the way, Sloan, we got the permit to use the thingy if you wanted to that music on.
Oh, the video. That's alright. I'm putting on Hortica Stomp from Skies of
I'm
Arcadia.
just looking up these books. Just looking up these books.
I'll do the chanting while you're looking that up.
You can't hear it. You can't hear it clearly from here. Don't chant. You can't hear it clearly from here. Don't chant.
What is someone saying?
Right. There are 2 books that are of particular interest to specifically Violet.
It's always fun.
How not to jam your
Well,
shit.
you
volume 3.
two have no. Violet
That's a fire card.
Violet Carter has definitely heard of these books, and for some reason, so have you, Stravinsky.
What the hell?
I knew man in Gulag.
You have heard of 2 of these books. The books in question are called. One of them is called The Zohar,
Yep.
and
Spelled
the other one is
Z-O-H-A-R.
called The Key of Solomon.
Oh, the Lesser Key of Solomon. Yes.
Wait. Oh, I was about to say I know that book, but Daniel wouldn't, I suppose.
Yeah.
This version of The Key of Solomon, you believe, is in German.
Okay.
God damn it.
But Ars Goetia.
And the Zohar is written in Latin.
I have a Latin skill.
Yep.
Can I have a quick look at the old book with my Latin skills?
If you have a quick look,
I mean, the Zohar's Kabbalah, and the other one is, well, it's Lesser Key of Solomon. It's a demon summoning. I look through the sigils in the Lesser Key of Solomon, and do I identify any of the sigils used elsewhere?
you've not seen them. You flick through, and you'd have to have a better look to. You'd have to have a longer look to actually determine that. But you, on a flick through, you don't see anything.
Okay, and then I assume there's no Kabbalic symbols hanging out anywhere. No sephirots and trees of life and stuff.
No.
I would also like to point out that while all this is happening, Stravinsky is keeping an ear open for the chanting stopping. Which
Okay.
means they'd probably be going back to the
That's
barracks.
fine. There was one at the door on the other side of that corridor. There's no other exits from this room.
Am I allowed to have a quick flick of the book in contents for the Latin? See if I can recognise anything or
There's-
anything interesting.
Violet's bringing it though, so
If you like,
I'm just carrying so much shit now. I've got
this is basically
daggers, knives,
this
guns,
is basically the Zohar here is basically looking through it. It looks like it's a book that is designed. It's representing the effort to know or to reach God through contemplation and revelation. It looks long, dense, and difficult to read.
What, the
Awesome.
Zohar?
Can we take it with us?
These books will not improve your Cthulhu mythos. They are occult
sorry,
books.
What was the most recent book were you talking about? The Zohar there?
I was talking about
Yeah.
the Zohar.
Can we take it anyway, just in case it's
Yes.
useful? Yeah,
Yes, you
cool.
can take it. Take them both if you like.
Put them on Violet, 'cause she's like a pack mule.
The thing is though that like the Zohar is like the most basic book in Kabbalah, and it's pretty much a guide to being a Merkaba sage. So you just like trip through the kingdoms of heaven and find God. That's the plan anyway. Never
Sounds
works
kinda
out
useless,
somehow.
it's a spin-off of ye old How to Reach God Through Heavy Masturbation.
Exactly. Well, there was this really crazy like secret Jewish cult mysticism in like the early, I guess, the small BCs, and they were all hanging out with their things, and they had this kind of religion happening next to ordinary Judaism. You'd have like the Merkava sages having their own secret religion on the corner. It was great.
Hey, look, you know that thing where I said to you should probably... It's I see it. But that thing I said to you should probably like do videos and teach
Right,
stuff.
so
It's
you've got the room you're in.
Just saying, you know.
You've got the room you're in, and there's no other way out this room except the way you came.
Can we bring one of the cast lanterns?
If you really like, but I'm going to have to start keeping track of what you have in your hands right now, because you didn't bring backpacks with you.
Do you want to bring a gas lantern next to a big barrel of gas? I'm not
No.
sure.
Gas,
this
gas
is,
canister and thingy. Yes.
I'm not sure how wise this is.
I'm not sure how wise it is either.
There's some shitters chanting somewhere, and I want to be able to throw a fucking lantern and a gas canister at them.
Are we allowed just to murder people? So we gotta work this out first.
Legally, the answer is no.
Should we not throw barrels of gas at people before we know what's going on?
So there is no way out of this room except the way you came.
Well, let's go out then. Yeah.
Yep. There is the other door opposite in the corridor, the one you haven't been in.
Is this the chanting door?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was on the main corridor. You're not on the main corridor.
Where are the stairs?
Back the way you came. Anyway, are you going to open this door?
Yes.
Listen first.
You hear nothing. I don't need to roll for that.
Oh.
I'm gonna ask Leica to carry the books.
Okay.
Good idea. Just shove them at him.
Opening the door.
He's got hands.
Who's opening the door?
I will, while armed very carefully.
This is a fairly extensive library that contains both a mixture of occult and various other book tomes from what you can see. The room is exceptionally cold for some reason. This room has lots of bookshelves around the walls, some large, some small, and all of them completely different.
Oh, can I library usage occult? Yeah. Which one is more appropriate?
Library use would be more appropriate if you're going to do something.
2. Critical library
2!
usage. I crit the library.
2. Well done, because you have completely... You start looking at the library, and there are various books, nothing in particularly interesting, until you get into the corner, because the way you came in the corner basically directly opposite, like the northeast western corner of the room, you notice that one of the bookshelves is actually ajar.
Oh, secret bookshelves.
Oddly ajar. And
Is it colder in that corner as well?
Are you going to move the bookshelf?
Can I have a quick scan around first to make sure it's not like alarmed or booby trapped in case we move it?
You can, if you like.
Feeling paranoid.
You don't know what you're looking for, though.
Well, I mean, more in the sense that nothing on the floor or nothing that's going to go click.
Is the room colder near that bookshelf?
Why don't you go and have a look?
Stravinsky is Russian.
Have you been informed about the bookshelf being ajar yet?
Oh wait, what?
I don't know who saw that.
Violet noticed it.
I'm going to, without telling you, because I'm a fucking moron, I'm going to use the sword to try and open the thing.
Wait.
Okay.
What? You need to move the bookshelf first.
Oh, sorry. You mean
We haven't moved it yet.
Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah, I thought you meant I could literally. It was like because it was a door.
You need to move the bookshelf.
You have to tell us.
You don't know what's
because
behind. You don't know what's behind the bookshelf. You just notice it's ajar.
I say, chaps, come over here. There's an exciting bookshelf. It is ajar.
It does look like it's been moved. That's why it's ajar.
Now I'm aware of this. Can I reiterate the paranoia?
Yeah.
I'm paranoid. Can we have a look to make sure nothing goes bang when we move it, please?
Right. Make me a spot hidden check then.
Oh, nice. Hold on.
What's the base?
25.
That's alright.
I rolled a second 6 in a row, so 6.
Yep.
36. Oh yeah.
You don't see anything particularly odd. You just see that this bookshelf has been moved.
Okay, cool.
It's fine. I move. Stravinsky goes to move the.
All right. Roll me a D100 then, please.
Let's see if
Wait,
this bookshelf jams.
We're rolling against your strength, Stravinsky.
27.
You're gonna need help. This is a heavy bookshelf.
Help.
I'll help.
Oh, been informed by the chat that most library bookshelves are bolted down normally. So this would have been a clue anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, but most library.
But did you guys know that? You guys need library usage to know.
Yeah, we didn't create library.
This place is underground and it's not a building, so there would be nothing to bolt it into.
Well,
It would be on the.
It might be near like Swindon. You might want to stop people stealing shit.
So so you're gonna need someone to help you move this.
I will assist.
Roll me a D100 as well.
Excellent. 62.
You're gonna need someone else.
My noodly limbs.
Really,
Roll a
really
D100. Roll a D100, Violet.
82.
It takes you all a while.
Can we just fucking flip it over?
But eventually, you move it far enough to notice that there is a door behind this bookshelf.
Roll me sweat profusely.
There's a door.
Is it open?
It is not open.
Is it colder?
It is colder behind that door.
Stravinsky feels at home. Is Ukraine?
Do you want to open this door?
I would like to have a listen.
Have a listen.
I've got my gun. I'm ready.
I also have my gun ready. Yeah.
Gonna put hand on door to see if actually get frostbite.
Yep. No frostbite.
Although
But-
Crane in the summer is actually quite warm.
Look you.
I'm sorry.
So,
Is there a
You-
keyhole?
no?
There's a doorknob.
Yes.
Is it hostile?
Not that you know. Are you opening the door?
Fuck it. Open that motherfucker.
Okay. You're opening the door. Behind this door is a very narrow corridor. You can only walk single file down this.
Is
I
there?
hate the numbers.
Directly to your right is in this corridor is a door, and ahead of you is another door. The chanting sounds louder, but it sounds like it's coming from the right.
Okay, based on our internal model of the geography of the room,
Hmm.
does it seem like if we open the right door, it will open into the room at the end of the corridor, which
No.
contains the chanters?
No.
Okay.
No, it
Okay, but-
won't.
The door
Also-
ahead of us, where do we think that should be leading relative to the other rooms you've already
You
seen?
think, unless the room that you're in, the big room at the end of that corridor is an L shape, you think it will lead to a separate room altogether.
Also,
All right, I vote we investigate that room because
Also-
it should be a completely separate room.
the bookshelf was in front of the door, so whatever might have been in here has left. Something would not have gone down there and closed
So,
been able to
using-
push the
Are
bookshelf
you using
behind
the
it.
door? Are you using the doorway on the right immediately, or the one straight ahead?
Yes.
I want the one straight ahead first.
Okay.
Because the one on the right is where the chanting's coming from, so most likely if we open that, even if it
We're
is a
gonna-
corridor, it will lead there,
It might have a
or they'll
face
be
full of
there
chanters.
already.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas if
Actually,
we go this way, we
uh,
can check out this room.
Can we fuck around in the library a little bit? So place the some of the bookshelves so we can drop them in front of either door if we need to move.
Well, funny you
Yeah.
should mention that. The chat was actually right. The rest of the bookshelves are bolted down.
It was a lady actually, but
Fuck
the
chat.
So only that one bookshelf can move.
How low is the ceiling in this corridor? Someone says I may be too tall to enter the corridor.
No, it's about 7 feet.
Alright,
He is too tall to enter the corridor.
Luke is 8'6".
It's 7 feet.
Amazon.
So you're
His
going down.
thighs
You're going to the
won't fit.
one down the corridor straight ahead.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. You're gonna open that door then,
Well, carefully. Can you open the door?
carefully. Right.
Who's going first, by the
Who
way?
is going first? Good question.
Well, I suppose I've got both hands free with a gun. Might make sense. I have it.
Actually, it would make sense for me to go first because I've got a sword.
It would make sense for me to go first because I'm Russian and it's cold.
Well, decide
Well-
amongst you.
Should we draw straws?
There
Alright,
are no
draw
straws
straws.
to draw.
Everyone,
Alright.
everyone do a roll. The person who gets the
Yep.
first roll wins.
All right.
3, 2,
9,
1, 57.
90.
73.
Well,
Oh, you it is
I
then,
go
mate.
first. I'm going first.
you open the door.
So we don't have straws, but all our characters have dice on them.
This door leads
Dead.
to a lavish office.
It's the weirdest place.
There is a well-made bed as well as a small bookshelf with tomes on it. On the table, there is a small wooden box, and both the table and the chair with it are finely made. There
Is
are
it the
strange
box locked?
symbols all over the wall, which an occult roll,
I've got that now, don't I?
Before
you always had it.
Before the occult roll, I'm diving on the bed.
I got
It's
a
comfy.
I got a tick on a cult.
You
so
always
I
had a
should-
cult roll. The only skill you don't start with in the game, with any percentage in the game, is Cthulhu Mythos.
But wasn't that the one I got then?
No. What he's saying is, you didn't
Everybody
have
has a
written on your
base of
character sheet
5% in
occult five.
Cthulhu Mythos.
Yeah, but now that I've succeeded in those 5%, don't I get a tick thing? So I actually start learning the skill.
No, you already know the skill.
I don't understand.
Everyone
At the
has
end- at the end-
5% in Cthulhu Mythos.
At the end of the session,
everyone
you
in
get your
occult, sorry.
upgrade.
At the end of the mission, you will. At the end of the investigation, you'll improve. But everyone has 5% on occult.
Occult or Cthulhu Mythos.
Occult.
Which one did I do?
Occult.
I did occult before.
Yes, you did.
Damn it.
Yes, you did.
Alright.
So you've bounced on the bed,
yes. How do I rate the mattress?
comfy.
7 out of 10? Alright, no. Occult 50.
Occult
It's
50.
the most boring.
Okay. Right. The things that you will notice is that there are 2 books in the on the bookshelf. There's a book on the bookshelf. It is called the Libri Atta Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
That is what it's called. That's what you notice.
Atta as an ATER.
ATER. Yes. There is that book.
Mhm.
Libra or Libra?
I will check that for you. Spelt Libri. Libri. There's that book.
Yeah. Okay.
There is also a book on the table that has a title that seems a bit familiar to you all.
Fred sucks.
Do you remember the Do you remember the Morticus Volume 1?
Yes.
Is this the
This is the Morticus Volume 2.
Lazy Library's not stocking both volumes.
Do you want to have a... welcome to
I
flick
have
through
a
either of the
riffle- I have
books.
a riffle through.
You're having a riffle through. Right. In which case,
You discover it's a book.
Oh wait, sorry. Which one was the Morticus again?
the one you got from the person in my last adventure.
But that's
Yes,
that's the
That's the
dude,
book
the
we
dude.
found off the dude who fucking
book
pegged it
about-
at the end.
Yeah,
Yes.
the dude who pegged it. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah.
This, as you flick, you are scanning it.
Yeah, just to see.
Okay, I'd like you to make me a sanity check first.
I don't wanna.
Tough. If you're going to scan it, you need to make a sanity check.
15.
15, that's a pass, in which case you lose 1 point of sanity for skimming it.
That's racist.
Is it?
It doesn't take you long to skim it. This is a handwritten tome
Fucking pleb.
by Nathaniel Weatherford, written in 1839.
Isn't that Ben's character?
No,
Nope.
he's Grant.
It
Oh.
continues the teachings of the first book, or so it claims. It explains the intent, you believe, of the leaders of the cult to wipe out most of humanity,
That's rather selfish.
and have a cadre of favored humans rule the world with undead servants in servitude.
So which god is this? Which god did you say it was, Kike?
There's no god.
You didn't.
Okay, so sorry. I thought you mentioned
Nope.
god. Okay.
You said,
No.
you said servitude and undead people.
Yeah, there's no god. No god
You're
mentioned,
very, very
mentioned at all.
smelly.
There's no god
futures.
mentioned at all. There are, however, extracts from it that I can now read to you,
Ooh, yes. Story time.
because you have found this. So let me get to the extracts.
Show me your story time, Kiko.
Show me your move.
I like the stories of the books.
Okay, the first extract is, "And the veils of death will flow over the bodies of the betrayers, the ones who cling to their lives like fools. They do not understand the true plans of the Great Reaper. They cannot understand the true intentions of the one true God. All who are born are destined to return to his clutches, and he takes them, mind and body and soul, screaming to the joyous rewards of loyalty, or to the horrifying grasp of damnation for the foolish. The powerful are gifted to command the dead by the Lord of Death himself, and the weak are to be commanded, to be broken and slain, and their vessels are used for our own purposes." Flicking through a little more, you find this extract as well. "To continue the service of the great beings, to fulfill the sacred tasks of the great and ultimate Lord of all life. Take the bodies of those that are not worthy and use them as decreed in the writings. Take the souls of those that have shunned their fate and twist them to your will. Take their minds and warp them, mold them, destroy and rebuild them. Then take the pot with..." And then you trails off.
All right. So once it just
Wait, what was the last bit? Take the pot.
Then take the pot with...
That's
Oh,
what you
so
were doing in the
it ends
kitchen.
up being a cooking book.
It's a fucking recipe.
1 stick of butter, 3 eggs, 1 corpse.
Dude, this phrase, the Great Reaper, does that have any occult
Make a
significance?
Cthulhu Mythos roll for me.
I've got no myth.
15. Again.
15.
Yeah.
That's a pass, is it?
Well, I don't know what mythos
You
is.
have
My
15.
mythos-
That's a
Yeah,
pass.
15. I have 15 mythos. All right,
You've
cool.
actually passed.
I'll take it.
You know that the Great Reaper is actually... The thing you know about the Great Reaper is that when he appears, he tends to appear as the visage of typical human personification of death. As a skeletal figure wreathed in a cloak. And the one thing that you know is that the Great Reaper's touch is immediately fatal
Cliff Richard.
and will kill you immediately upon touch. Make me another Cthulhu Mythos
Is
roll.
this Nyarlath? Is this one of Nyarlathotep?
Make me another Cthulhu Mythos roll.
21, but not good enough.
How does that work? If you get relatively close, can you glean some information off of it, or just not, or
No,
not
it's,
all
a,
of
it's
it?
a fail. It's a fail.
It's a
Is it- or
fail.
is it
Yep,
just a
it's
yes no
fail.
kind of thing?
It's a yes no. It's either you know or you don't.
You just sneeze in the book and
Or you crit and then you get an erection.
no, you
So-
make it libraries.
There you go. There are also what look like letters on the table.
Letters?
Yes,
As
Stravinsky
in-
would like to point
like,
something out before we
Written
continue as
symbol
well.
letters or letters as in
letters,
correspondence?
as in correspondence.
Oh, okay.